Hey, Ryan, I have here. Welcome to this week's video. And in this week, we are going to talk about how projectors create abundance. And projectors are a type of the human design system in the leadership lens of human design, which you can download your free leadership report here at orionoheb.com/hdleaders. Projectors are also called guides, and there are three types of guides, three types of projectors. There's classic guides, energy guides, and mental guides. And we're going to talk about all three and how each of those is uniquely designed to create abundance. And if you are not a guide or not a projector, then this video is for you to understand how to better work with and collaborate with the projectors in your life and to guide them and support them in creating their abundance. So let's dive in real quick. If you want the chance to win a free 90-minute human design reading, take a moment, subscribe to our channel, and comment on this video. That's all you need to do, and you'll be entered into a giveaway. We're giving out the next reading at 2,500 subscribers. Okay, let's dive in. So, like I mentioned, there are three different types of projectors, also called guides in the leadership lens, and those are classic guides, energy guides, and mental guides. So, classic guides, if you are a classic guide or a classic projector, then that means that you do not have any of the four motor centers defined, and you definitely don't have your sacral center defined. So all projectors, all guides, you do not have a sacral center defined. So how you create abundance isn't going to be in the same way 70% of the population does. 70% of the population has the sacral center defined, which means that they are designed to make abundance by building, by using their consistent sacral energy to bring things to build things into existence. And there are two different types of builders. I'm not going to get into that here. If you want to understand builders/generators better, check out the two videos on systematic builders or pure generators and manifesting generators or direct builders on this channel. So as a guide, you, unlike the builders, unlike the generators, you do not have that consistent sacral energy. You may have been taught to try to create abundance through using consistent energy, but that's not natural to how your body operates. So how you create abundance is going to be dependent on how your energetic makeup is. And there's lots of factors in the human design system to help understand that. We're going to look at a high level factor, which is what type of projector are you? What type of guide are you? Classic, energy, or mental? A classic guide means that, like I said, you don't have that sacral center defined, but you also don't have any of the other three motor centers defined. There are four motor centers in human design: the sacral center, the root, which is at the base of your spine, the solar plexus, which is at the solar plexus region, in the actual body is around here. And, it's opposite the spleen. So when we look at a chart, the spleen is on the left side. You might be seeing this reverse on the video. And so the spleen's on the left and the liver is on the right. So I like to think anatomically that the solar plexus center is, around here. And it's connected to our emotions, most importantly. And our emotions are one of the ways that we can experience a motor or a drive or a pressure to express or manifest. So the root center, like I mentioned, that's about drive and motivation, pure energetic drive and motivation to go out and experience life. And then there's the ego center, which I like to look at as kind of the bottom half of the heart. If we were thinking about the chakra system, to me, the G center is the upper half of the heart, the ego center is the lower half, which the fourth chakra being the connection between our lower self and our upper self. So in leadership, the ego center is connected to willpower, ego, getting things done. So we have these other three motors. We've got the willpower motor, we've got the solar plexus emotional motor, we've got the root motor, and we've got then the sacral motor. So these motor energies, these pressures through willpower, through emotions, through drive, and through sacral energy are ways that we can experience consistent energy. So if you are a classic guide, you don't have any of those defined. Those aren't colored in your chart. There's no consistent way you experience those. So you are either having a splenic authority or a self-projected authority. And that basically means you're either guided by your splenic, again, on the left side of your body. This may be reversed in the video. Guided by your instincts, your intuition, what happens in the now, in this moment. Or self-projected is more the heart connected to the throat. So it's what your inner guidance that if you speak long enough and you speak all the things your mind is thinking, so all the ways the energy is coming down from the mind into your throat, then eventually you're going to run out of that, and what comes then is going to be words that you didn't think about, that you kind of surprise yourself. They just come out of your mouth, and you can almost feel them rising up from somewhere else, from your heart, from the compass of your body. So those, as a classic guide, you are here to create abundance by trusting your instincts and intuition, or trusting what you hear come out of your mouth from a deeper place. And this is really about taking in the energy around you. So because you have all 4 motor centers open, that means you're open to sampling all the different ways that you can and others can play with the different motor energies and experience the pressure of willpower, emotions, drive, and sacral energy, and to understand what works and what doesn't. So you create abundance by guiding others in how to use their energy, their emotions, their willpower, and their drive in the better, more efficient ways. So being an advisor, being a guide for others is really, really powerful, and waiting for the invitation to give your guidance and trusting your instincts or your voice to know when that guidance is correct or incorrect for you. Sorry, when that invitation is correct or incorrect for you to give your guidance. But it's not about as much doing. That doesn't mean you don't do. There are plenty of times that the planets are moving around the sky and you're around other people that you can utilize the sacral energy that is temporarily being defined in your body. It's just important to know that it isn't always going to be defined, and to not push yourself past your limits. That's when you're going to block abundance from you. So energy guides, you do have one of those 4 motor centers defined. You do have you don't have the sacral defined, so you have one of the other 3 defined. You either have the solar plexus, the ego, or the root. And it's defined, that means you either have consistent drive and motivation coming from the bottom, the root energy connected to the earth energy coming into your body and creating drive to go out and get something done, or consistent willpower, not in the societally defined sense of willpower, which is forcing your way through exhaustion. No, this is an intelligence that is the willpower to move things forward in the material world, and it's either on or off. It's not always on, and it's not about forcing it when it's not. Or the emotional center, the emotional pressure to express or have new emotions or inspire emotions in those around you, to express an emotional truth in the right timing. Again, so key. Your abundance is so key on following and waiting for the invitations. People will sense that when you're living in design, in alignment with your design, you are naturally going to experience all these different ways of experiencing life through your open centers, which is going to make you a great guide. Because all of you guides and projectors have an open sacral center, you're all here to guide sacral energy. And then you're also here to guide us with the other open center themes. So when you are living your design, you're going to be naturally absorbing your environment, absorbing and experiencing all these different ways, and getting all this valuable wisdom that people are then going to sense and invite you into when you wait long enough, and when you wait to be in front of the right people, getting yourself in the right environment. So mental guides don't have anything defined below the throat. So you either have the ajna and head defined, the throat and ajna defined, or all 3. And so everything in the body is open, meaning you're sampling all of the ways of being here on earth. So you're kind of like looking down, and you do have a very powerful mind that still isn't here to figure out what you're here to do, but your mind, when invited, is a powerful tool to help guide others. And the way you're designed to make decisions is to get into the right environment so that you're getting the right invitation. So it's even more important for you to be in the right environment to create abundance and wealth for yourself. So again, as I've mentioned in this series of videos and all the videos of this series, that abundance isn't just money here. It's abundance of money, relationships, intimacy, material things, community, joy, connection. It's abundance and experience. And it does include money, but the idea here is to notice what's in the way of you living in alignment with your body's wisdom. What thoughts and belief systems, nervous system patterns, what ways are you getting lost in emotional intensity, whether you have a defined emotional center or not? What ways are you getting lost in that and using those things to make your decisions? And how can you help yourself build your capacity to allow those waves to calm, allow those thoughts to do what they're doing, but don't buy into them, so you can come into the wisdom of your body and the wisdom of your waiting for the invitation, of the openness and the gathering of wisdom, and trust that, because that is how you build abundance. That is how you create wealth. That is how you get yourself in alignment with the path that you were designed to be on, to guide others in exchange for abundance. And the biggest thing you can do right now is to take an inventory of where you are pushing yourself through your energetic limits and busying yourself with action, because that's how you learned how to create your worth in the world, because that is what the world taught you, that this is how you be like a generator. You get lots done, and that's how you earn your value. Especially if you're a parent, then also like needing to take care of everyone and everything, and like while bringing in money, it's like you can do that, but your energetic alignment is so different than builders, your energetic configuration. So if you stop building all the time and stop generating, which might be scary at first, and start waiting for the invitations, that pause is going to allow the space for you to receive the invitations that if you're too busy, you won't get. And then you can start really generating abundance from a very peaceful place that is going to bring you lots of success and recognition. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, if you haven't yet gotten your free human design leadership report, go here to get it. It's free and it's personalized to your chart, your energetic configuration, and it gives you tangible steps about how to approach your human design in the worlds of work, career, business, purpose, and abundance. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment on this video, and you'll be entered into a giveaway to win a free 90-minute human design reading with me. Hope I get to read your chart, and I hope you're having a beautiful day.